I'm Billy McBride O'Neill. I'm a fourth-generation Arkansan. My family names are Fleetwood and Sells from Stone County. 38 years I have been married to a wonderful man. I was married by Brother Paul at Gyra Springs First Baptist. I've been 37 years in business in partnership with my husband, so we could spend every day together. I'm a member of Pulaski Heights Presbyterian Church, Ruskin Falls pastor. I am a U.S. figure skating gold medalist and your 2014 U.S. adult champion. I have inspired your children and your grandchildren to skate and to enjoy the sport. I was rewarded by U.S. Figure Skating the honor of an article following my tenure in this sport over 40 years. The article entitled "Hiding in Plain Sight" was published June of last year and circled the globe. And you know me. My life in Arkansas has been an open secret for 40 years because I transitioned through the UAMS Medical Center right down the street at the age of 22. I am now 60. Republicans lie incessantly about people like me. I am not a felon. I am not a pedophile. I am not a groomer. I am not a rapist. And now I will prove that to you. I have been in dressing rooms, bathrooms, and backstage with generations of children, your grandchildren. How dare anyone accuse me of anything inappropriate? You call Amanda Griffin at the Arkansas Stadium and you ask about me. You call Steve and Angie Stevens. You call Gus and Becky Blass. Although Becky is fighting for her life, so I wish you would leave her alone. Call John and Karen Flake, and they will tell you who I am. I have been on your televisions and in print advertising for decades. Most recently, an ad campaign for UAMS Orthopedic Department, Dr. Lowry Barnes. Ask him about me. You have every intention of passing this bathroom bill because you have, as Republicans, been unanimous, with no dissent, in the anti-trans measures thus far. This tells me you have no intention of actually hearing or applying what is presented to you today. Because your rhetoric is that you should not tolerate crazy people. I am not crazy. I do not suffer from mental depression. I've been tested, so I know. I'm not so sure about the rest of you. I have severe androgen resistance. It's incurable. That means a male body does not respond to male hormones. I had a choice to live my life as an undescribable person or make a transition to a viable person. A central part of transition is what is called the real-life test. Under supervision of a psychiatrist, one is required to cross-dress in the gender that you are transitioning to. This law essentially makes it illegal for a trans person to use a public toilet. You are all the children of those who tried to keep black people out of restrooms and from using water fountains. And here you are again with the same tired tricks and fear-mongering. Here's the real situation. There are women in ladies' rooms who have penises. There are men in the men's room who do not have penises. There are gay men in the men's room. And there are lesbians in the ladies' room. There are people of all races in both. There are children in both. Because everyone must urinate. Children should never be unattended in a public restroom. That's common sense. But keeping anyone out of a public restroom based on appearances, not actions, is a bridge too far. I personally have been in ladies' rooms with and without a penis for 60 years. Nothing happens because I'm a moral person. Every time I use a public restroom, I leave a post-it note on the door. A trans person has just peed, and nothing happened. This bill is in the name of protecting children, which we all want to do. But this bill is a bald-faced lie. If you genuinely care about the children of Arkansas, you'd pass sensible gun control, because we are 5th in the nation for deaths among youth by firearms. There is no statistic regarding trans people attacking children in restrooms in this state. You Republicans are dangerous, fascist hypocrites.
Okay, let's.
I will not
Wait a minute.
to your orders, and I will not wear your pink triangles.
Hang on.
Yes, ma'am. I have one last thing to say.
Hang on. And I'm going to say this to you, that's for all the room. I've been pretty lax in letting people talk, but we're to really be staying on the bill. And if you've ever been in my committee, and a lot of these folks have been in my committee that sit over here and come all the time, know that I don't allow anyone either on this committee, whether it's one of the representatives or someone speaking to us, to start attacking committee members, whether it's a Democrat or a Republican.
Yes, ma'am, I'll try.
And so if this continues, and it's a warning to everyone, then the chair will stop any further testimony. Those are always been my rules. My third time to chair this committee. Anybody that sat on here knows I protect my folks. So please keep your comments there. I'm going to give you about a minute because I've been pretty lenient, and we've got 13 other people who want to speak.
Thank you very much. I will say this to conclude. You have a real problem with me. I am a Christian transsexual whose marriage was ordained by the Southern Baptist Convention. Senator John Payton, Attorney General Leslie Rutledge, Representative Mary Bentley, Representative Robin Lundstrom.
Okay, that's it. I'm sorry, your time is up.
Thank you very much.
The next person who will be speaking again